The young handyman arrived at my doorstep with a toolbox in hand, and a quiet confidence that immediately put me at ease. I had called him to fix a stubborn leak under the kitchen sink, a problem that had been plaguing me for weeks. As he knelt down to inspect the pipes, I noticed how methodical and precise his movements were. He didn't just tighten a few bolts and call it a day. He took the time to understand the root of the issue, explaining to me in simple terms what had gone wrong and how he planned to fix it. His patience and expertise were evident, and I found myself impressed by his dedication to doing the job right. But as the minutes turned into hours, our conversation began to shift from the mundane to the meaningful. He shared snippets of his life, how he had started working odd jobs as a teenager to help support his family, how he had taught himself the skills of the trade through trial and error, and how he had dreams of one day starting his own business. There was a quiet resilience in his voice, a determination that spoke of someone who had faced challenges head on and come out stronger on the other side. I found myself drawn to his story, inspired by his grit and optimism. By the time he finished repairing the sink, it wasn't just the plumbing that felt renewed, it was my perspective. Here was someone who could have easily been overlooked, just another face in a crowd. Yet he carried within him a wealth of wisdom and strength. He reminded me that every person has a story worth hearing, that beneath the surface of even the most ordinary encounters lies the potential for something extraordinary. As he packed up his tools and prepared to leave, I thanked him not just for fixing the sink, but for the unexpected gift of his presence and the reminder that sometimes the most profound connections come from the most unlikely places. That day, the young handyman did more than mend a leak. He mended a piece of my outlook on life. His visit was a testament to the power of human connection, a reminder that even in the simplest interactions, there is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to be inspired. And as I turned on the faucet to test his work, watching the water flow smoothly without a single drip, I couldn't help but smile, knowing that some fixes go far deeper than the surface.